Hey, this is Niels on Dynasty. Please like, share, and subscribe. Buy some silver, some platinum, and crystallized osmium. Buy some silver, some platinum, and some crystallized osmium. And be kind, helpful, and grateful because it's better than being a jerk. Say that 5 times fast. Obviously, that's not what this is about. It's not about these guys not tearing up my bed, which I thank them very much. This is about the poorest country in the world that just happened to pay off their national debt, also just happened to capture one of the lead ISIS general guys, I guess. It's from Izzy, Africa, 6 hours ago. Mali army captures most dangerous enemy in daring operation. And here, look at this. You see that? Boom! 147 on the likes. You guys should do the same.
Join me as I dive into the details of how the Mali army pulled off this daring operation to capture a top ISIS leader. In a remarkable display of bravery and tactical expertise, the Mali army has pulled off a daring operation to capture a top ISIS leader, marking a significant milestone in the fight against terrorism in the region. The threat of ISIS in the region cannot be overstated. Despite suffering a series of setbacks in recent years, the extremist group remains a potent force, with its operatives wreaking havoc across the Sahel region. The challenge of combating this menace is compounded by the vast desert terrain, which provides a perfect haven for terrorist operatives to regroup and launch attacks. Local forces have been struggling to keep pace with the rapidly evolving tactics of ISIS, which has proven to be a highly adaptable and resilient foe. The group's ability to tap into local grievances and exploit ethnic and religious tensions has made it a formidable opponent, even for the most well-equipped and trained military forces. So what's all the buzz about? Well, the Malian army just pulled off a move that's left the world stunned. They've captured Ahmad Aghdita, a top leader of the Islamic State's Sahel branch, in a daring operation that's got everyone talking. This isn't just any old arrest. We're talking about nabbing the big fish of the Islamic State in the Greater Sahara, ISGS. Let's break it down. The Malian armed forces recently executed a precision operation in the Andarambucain area of Menaka region, resulting in a significant victory against the Islamic State in the Greater Sahara, ISGS. During this operation, EFAMA neutralized several ISGS elements and captured Ahmad Aghdita, a key figure in the terrorist network. Aghdita played a crucial role as a liaison between the local population under ISGS control and its senior leaders. Moreover, he served as a financier, facilitating the transfer of foreign funds and enforcing taxes on local populations. This capture represents a major blow to the ISGS network, potentially disrupting their operations and financial channels in the region. The success of this operation demonstrates the growing capabilities of the Malian armed forces in combating insurgent groups and securing their territory. Now, you might be thinking, what's the big deal? But trust me, this is huge. Before we continue, just a gentle reminder to like and share our videos. Also, subscribe to the channel to stay informed on the latest African economic, political, and social developments, and explore how global geopolitics impact the continent. Now let's continue. First, the capture will significantly weaken ISGS operations in the region.
This is history in the making. The U.S.
local community will be huge in terms of being able to carry out their daily normal activities. Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. For years, we've been hearing about how foreign powers were going to swoop in and save the day in the Sahel. But guess what? It's the local military leaders who are stepping up and getting results. We're talking about countries like Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, nations that have faced their fair share of challenges. But instead of relying on outside help, they're taking matters into their own hands. And boy, are they delivering. Now, let's talk about the badass move these Sahel countries have made. Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger have formed what they're calling the Alliance of Sahel States. It's like the African version of the Avengers.
Hold on a second here. That's a white dude, and that's a white dude. That's only African.
Standing up against those who would destabilize the region. The Alliance of Sahel States, comprising Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger.
Okay, right off the bat, see, they're getting rid of the terrorists up in this area. This is Libya. Libya just discovered the largest freshwater aquifer right here, and they've had a bad ISIS problem too, so they're pushing ISIS out. So ISIS is getting squeezed right now. It's probably going to go away. The whole geopolitical scene of this part of the world is fixing to change for the better.
Is taking decisive action to secure their territories. These nations are coordinating military operations across borders, enabling more effective responses to regional threats. They're also sharing intelligence to better track insurgent movements, enhancing their ability to preempt attacks. By pooling their resources, they're maximizing their impact and stretching limited budgets further. This collaborative approach demonstrates a new era of regional cooperation in addressing security challenges in the Sahel. And the results? Well, this latest capture of Ahmad Agdita is just one example of their growing success. For too long, the narrative has been that African nations can't handle their own security. But folks, that story is changing, and it's changing fast. Let's look at some of the impressive moves these countries have been making. The armies of the Sahel Confederation have been making remarkable strides in securing their territories and combating insurgency. Mali's recent operation in Andarambucon, which led to the capture of a high-ranking ISGS leader, showcases their enhanced intelligence capabilities and tactical prowess. Burkina Faso has been successfully reclaiming control over its northern regions, pushing back against jihadist groups and restoring government presence in previously contested areas. Niger has significantly bolstered its border controls and internal security measures, effectively reducing cross-border insurgent activities. These nations have also demonstrated impressive coordination in joint operations, sharing vital intelligence, and pooling resources to maximize their impact. Their successes, achieved without Western intervention, highlight the growing competence and determination of African militaries in addressing regional security challenges. These aren't just random successes. They're part of a broader strategy to take control of the security situation in the Sahel. The capture of Ahmad Agdita represents a significant victory for Mali and the broader Sahel region. This success is likely to boost morale among the Malian armed forces and the public, demonstrating their growing capability.
Yeah, it does more than boost morale. It takes and dismembers ISIS, as they said, their command and control structure and their financial arm. So, like I said earlier, they're on the downs, which is good. That's a good thing. We should celebrate. We should be the best us that we could be today. Be kind, helpful, and grateful. And have a good night.